Have you ever wondered if your daily shower routine is actually harming you? For most of our lives, we've been told that showering every day is essential for good hygiene. But what if I told you that experts now say this common habit might be doing more harm than good, especially for seniors? As we age, our skin becomes more delicate, our bodies change, and what once felt refreshing could actually be increasing health risks. Daily showers may seem like a symbol of cleanliness, but could they be stripping away essential oils, drying out your skin, and even making you more prone to infections? And that's not all. What if frequent showering is also putting you at greater risk for falls, exhaustion, and long-term health issues? In this video, we're uncovering the scientific truth behind senior hygiene, revealing the hidden risks of daily showers, and sharing expert-backed strategies to stay clean and fresh, without damaging your skin or compromising your safety. You'll discover white heavy checkmark why aging skin reacts differently to frequent washing. White heavy checkmark the shocking link between daily showers and fall risks in seniors. White heavy checkmark how to maintain hygiene while protecting your body's natural balance. White heavy checkmark the best alternatives to daily showers that keep you feeling fresh and confident. Before you step into your next shower, make sure you watch this video to the very end. What you learn today could change the way you think about hygiene forever, and may even help you or a loved one stay healthier and safer as you age. Let's dive in. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. What do experts say? The truth about daily showers for seniors. For many, the simple act of stepping into a warm shower is a cherished daily ritual, a moment of relaxation, rejuvenation, and personal care. It's a habit ingrained since childhood, a practice that feels essential to feeling fresh and clean. However, for older adults, the question of how often to bathe is far more than just a matter of personal preference. It is a critical decision that directly impacts their skin health, safety, physical well-being, and overall quality of life. Scientific research has increasingly shed light on the hidden dangers of frequent showering among seniors, revealing risks that many never consider. While it may seem counterintuitive, bathing too often can lead to serious health issues, many of which can cause unnecessary discomfort, vulnerability to infections, and even long-term consequences. The unseen battle: how aging skin responds to frequent showers. A groundbreaking study conducted by the University of Pittsburgh found that as we age, our skin undergoes significant changes that make it more fragile and prone to damage. The once plump, resilient, and naturally moisturized skin of youth becomes thinner, drier, and less capable of retaining essential oils. These changes make older adults far more susceptible to issues like dryness, itching, and irritation. And unfortunately, daily showers only exacerbate the problem. Hot showers, in particular, can be especially harsh on aging skin. The warm water may feel soothing in the moment, but beneath the surface, it strips the skin of its protective layer of natural oils, leading to dehydration, flakiness, and cracking. For many seniors, this dryness is more than just an inconvenience. It can become a persistent source of discomfort and even pain. Cracked skin can leave open wounds, creating an entry point for bacteria, infections, and complications that require medical attention. Adding to these concerns, researchers at the University of California, San Francisco, conducted an in-depth study on how repeated exposure to water affects the skin barrier. Their findings confirmed that daily showers accelerate a condition called xerosis, a severe form of skin dryness that leads to scaling, flaking, and unbearable itching. Seniors experiencing xerosis often find themselves scratching excessively, sometimes to the point of breaking the skin. What starts as an attempt to soothe discomfort can quickly turn into an infection risk, increasing the likelihood of cellulitis, staph infections, and even sepsis in extreme cases. In even more alarming findings, a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine identified a direct link between bathing frequency and the occurrence of skin tears in older adults. Skin tears, small, delicate wounds that occur when aging skin is stretched or pulled too hard, are not only painful but also incredibly slow to heal. Unlike younger individuals whose skin can repair itself relatively quickly, seniors often struggle with prolonged healing times, leaving them vulnerable to chronic wounds and potential hospitalization due to complications. What's even more unsettling is that these skin tears can often occur during or after showering, especially when older adults rub their skin too vigorously with a towel, use harsh soaps, or expose their bodies to excessive hot water. The cumulative effect of these habits can be devastating, yet many seniors remain unaware of the risks they face simply by sticking to a lifelong bathing routine. The silent danger: why frequent showers increase fall risks in seniors. While skin health is a major concern, another often overlooked danger of daily showering is the increased risk of falls, a leading cause of injury and death among older adults. According to the American Geriatric Society, the bathroom is one of the most hazardous places for seniors, and frequent exposure to wet and slippery surfaces only heightens the danger. Falls among the elderly are not just minor accidents. They can be life-altering. Many older adults who suffer falls in the bathroom end up with broken bones, hip fractures, head injuries, or worse, permanent disabilities. The risk is particularly high for those with conditions like osteoporosis, arthritis, or muscle weakness, which make it even harder to regain balance on a slick surface. For seniors living alone, the risk is even greater. A simple slip in the shower can result in hours, if not days, of immobility before help arrives. Tragically, some falls lead to long-term hospitalization, loss of independence, or even fatal complications. This is why many experts recommend modifying showering habits to minimize risk. Simple changes, such as installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, sitting on a shower chair, or opting for sponge baths instead of daily full-body showers, can dramatically reduce the likelihood of a fall. The hidden toll: how daily showers drain seniors' energy. Aside from skin health and safety risks, daily showering can also be physically exhausting for many seniors. What may seem like a simple, routine task for a younger person can be a draining, challenging process for an elderly individual, particularly those dealing with chronic illnesses, fatigue, or mobility issues. The Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, highlights an important yet often overlooked aspect of showering for seniors: the sheer effort it requires. For individuals suffering from arthritis, cardiovascular disease, or respiratory conditions, the process of showering can become an overwhelming task. The combination of standing for long periods, moving arms above the head to wash hair, bending to clean lower limbs, and enduring shifts in temperature can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and even shortness of breath. For seniors with heart conditions, the sudden exposure to hot water can cause blood pressure fluctuations, leading to lightheadedness or fainting spells. Similarly, for those with chronic lung conditions like COPD, the steam from hot showers can make it difficult to breathe, triggering breathlessness and discomfort. Some seniors find themselves so drained after showering that they require hours of rest just to recover, a clear indication that daily showers may be more of a burden than a benefit. Hygiene is essential, but daily showers may not be. Despite these concerns, it is important to emphasize that proper hygiene remains essential for older adults. Maintaining cleanliness prevents infections, reduces body odor, and promotes overall well-being. However, the evidence strongly suggests that daily showers may not be the best approach. Many healthcare professionals recommend alternative hygiene routines that strike a balance between cleanliness and skin protection. Some safer and gentler options include showering every other day instead of daily, using lukewarm water instead of hot water to avoid stripping the skin's oils, choosing mild, fragrance-free cleansers that preserve the skin's natural moisture, moisturizing immediately after drying off to lock in hydration, opting for sponge baths or cleansing wipes for in-between days, using a shower chair or handheld showerhead to minimize physical exertion. At the heart of this discussion is a simple yet profound realization: Self-care should be about nurturing, not harming. The way we care for our bodies must evolve with age, and what worked in our younger years may no longer be suitable as we grow older. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. By making mindful adjustments, older adults can maintain proper hygiene while prioritizing comfort, safety, and overall well-being. After all, aging should be about thriving, not suffering, and small changes in daily habits can make all the difference in preserving both dignity and health. What's the verdict? Finding the right balance for senior hygiene. For decades, we have been conditioned to believe that daily showers are a fundamental part of maintaining cleanliness, health, and personal dignity. From childhood, we are taught that washing our bodies every day is not just a hygienic necessity but also a social expectation. However, as scientific research continues to shed light on the unique challenges of aging, experts are now questioning whether this practice is truly beneficial, or if, for seniors, it may actually cause more harm than good. The reality is that the bathing needs of older adults differ significantly from those of younger individuals. Unlike youthful, resilient skin that quickly recovers from frequent washing, aging skin becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile, making it far more susceptible to damage. Likewise, the physical act of showering, which may seem effortless in youth, can become a physically exhausting and potentially hazardous task for many seniors. The overwhelming consensus among researchers and medical professionals suggests that showering every single day may not be necessary, or even advisable, for seniors. In fact, depending on an individual's skin sensitivity, mobility, and health conditions, it may be more beneficial to shower every other day, twice a week, or even less frequently. However, this recommendation clashes with societal norms that have long equated daily showers with hygiene, freshness, and self-respect. Many people have internalized the belief that skipping a shower, even for a single day, is unhygienic, lazy, or socially unacceptable. This perception has been reinforced by decades of advertising from soap and body care industries, which have promoted the idea that frequent washing equates to better hygiene and attractiveness. But scientific research tells a different story, one that urges us to rethink whether daily showers are truly necessary, especially for seniors. What modern medicine now emphasizes is that hygiene is about much more than frequency. It's about balance, skin health, safety, and overall well-being. The ideal shower frequency. What experts recommend? If daily showers aren't necessary for seniors, then how often should they bathe? The answer isn't as straightforward as following a strict schedule. Instead, it depends on several key factors, including skin type, activity levels, mobility, and existing medical conditions. For seniors with dry or sensitive skin, dermatologists recommend limiting full-body showers to 2 or 3 times per week while using gentle, non-irritating cleansers. Moisturizing immediately after bathing can help combat the dryness and irritation caused by water exposure. For more active seniors who sweat frequently or spend time outdoors, a shower every other day may be necessary to prevent body odor and remove dirt or bacteria from the skin. For seniors with mobility challenges, sponge baths can be a practical alternative to reduce the physical strain of daily showering while still maintaining cleanliness. For bedbound seniors or those with serious health conditions, caregivers may need to assist with bathing, ensuring hygiene is maintained without overexposing the skin to excessive water and soap. Regardless of the frequency, proper hygiene isn't just about how often one showers, it's about how one showers. Older adults should use lukewarm water instead of hot water, opt for mild, fragrance-free cleansers, and avoid aggressive scrubbing. Additionally, the importance of moisturizing immediately after showering cannot be overstated, as this simple step helps replenish lost hydration and protect the skin's natural barrier. Addressing the stigma, changing our perception of hygiene in aging. One of the biggest obstacles in rethinking senior bathing routines is the social stigma surrounding personal hygiene. Many people, especially those who have showered daily for most of their lives, feel uncomfortable with the idea of bathing less frequently. They may worry about body odor, feeling unclean, or even being judged by others. However, it's important to understand that hygiene does not equate to daily showering. Many experts emphasize that cleanliness can be effectively maintained with proper hygiene habits that do not necessarily require full-body bathing every day. Simple alternatives can help seniors feel fresh and comfortable without overwashing their skin. Washing key areas daily, such as the face, underarms, groin, and feet, with a damp washcloth. Using cleansing wipes or no-rinse cleansers on non-shower days. Changing clothes and undergarments regularly to maintain freshness. Maintaining oral hygiene to promote overall cleanliness and confidence. By shifting our perspective, we can normalize less frequent bathing among seniors without attaching unnecessary shame or guilt to it. The bottom line, prioritizing comfort, safety, and health. At the core of this discussion is a fundamental truth. Self-care is not about following rigid routines. It's about adapting to the body's evolving needs. For seniors, this means finding a bathing routine that promotes cleanliness without compromising skin health, energy levels, or safety. If a senior feels comfortable, fresh, and healthy showering less frequently, then there is no need to force daily bathing simply to adhere to outdated norms. Ultimately, the best approach is one that respects the individual's physical condition, lifestyle, and personal comfort. By taking a more mindful, compassionate, and science-backed approach to senior hygiene, we can help older adults embrace a routine that truly supports their well-being, without unnecessary discomfort or risk. How often should seniors really shower? The surprising truth. Brace yourself. This might challenge everything you've ever believed about hygiene. Contrary to the common belief that daily showers are essential, experts now recommend that seniors bathe only once or twice a week. Yes, you read that correctly, just 1 or 2 times per week. At first, this advice may seem shocking, even unsettling. After all, we've been taught that cleanliness requires frequent washing, that skipping a shower means being unclean, and that personal hygiene is a direct reflection of self-respect. However, aging bodies have different needs, and what worked in youth may no longer be suitable in later years. So why exactly do experts suggest this seemingly radical shift in bathing frequency? The answer lies in the complex relationship between aging skin, mobility challenges, and the body's natural ability to maintain cleanliness. The science behind less frequent bathing. As we grow older, our skin undergoes significant changes. It becomes thinner, more delicate, and far less capable of retaining moisture. The oil glands that once kept our skin naturally hydrated slow down production, leading to dryness, irritation, and increased sensitivity to external factors. Frequent showers, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, exacerbate these problems. Rather than refreshing and nourishing the skin, too much washing actually strips it of its essential protective oils. Over time, this can lead to extreme dryness and flakiness that causes discomfort, itching and irritation that leads to excessive scratching, cracked skin and fissures, which create open wounds vulnerable to infection, a compromised skin barrier, making seniors more susceptible to bacteria and other harmful microorganisms. Aging skin does not regenerate as quickly as it once did, meaning that once damage occurs, it takes much longer to heal. Something as seemingly minor as dry skin can spiral into a more serious issue, especially if it leads to infections, inflammation, or chronic discomfort. The hidden danger of frequent showering, increased fall risk. Another crucial reason why seniors should reconsider daily showers is the very real risk of falls and injuries. For many older adults, mobility issues, arthritis, muscle weakness, and balance problems make stepping in and out of the shower a physically demanding and hazardous task. Slippery floors, soapy water, and physical exhaustion create a perfect storm for accidents. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, bathroom falls are one of the leading causes of injury-related hospitalizations in seniors. For some, a single slip in the shower can lead to devastating consequences, including hip fractures, which often require surgery and lengthy recovery periods, head injuries, which can result in traumatic brain damage or cognitive decline, loss of independence, as some seniors may never fully recover from a serious fall. Permanent mobility issues, leading to increased reliance on caregivers or assisted living. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. By reducing the frequency of full body showers, seniors can minimize their exposure to these risks while still maintaining good hygiene through alternative methods. The body's natural cleaning process. Why you don't need daily showers. One of the most misunderstood aspects of hygiene is the belief that we must shower daily to stay clean. However, our bodies have built-in self-cleaning mechanisms that work to maintain cleanliness without the need for excessive washing. The skin is home to a delicate ecosystem of beneficial microorganisms that help protect it from harmful bacteria, infections, and environmental damage. When we shower too often, we disrupt this balance, washing away the very defenses that keep our skin healthy. Furthermore, sweating is not inherently dirty. Unless a person engages in strenuous physical activity or excessive perspiration, their skin does not accumulate harmful levels of dirt or bacteria in just a day or two. For most seniors, a gentle cleansing routine focusing on key areas, such as the face, underarms, groin, and feet, can effectively maintain hygiene between showers without unnecessary exposure to water and soap. How to stay fresh without daily showers. For older adults who want to maintain cleanliness while protecting their skin and reducing safety risks, alternative hygiene methods can be just as effective as a full-body shower. Sponge baths, using a warm washcloth with mild soap to cleanse key areas. No-rinse cleansers or wipes, specially designed to remove dirt and odor without drying out the skin. Moisturizing sprays, hydrating the skin without exposing it to excessive water. Dry shampoo, keeping hair fresh without frequent washing. Changing clothes and undergarments regularly, ensuring overall cleanliness without overwashing the skin. These practices preserve natural skin oils, reduce the risk of falls, and make hygiene routines more manageable for seniors with mobility challenges. So, how often should seniors really shower? The answer depends on individual health, lifestyle, and personal needs. However, most experts agree that showering once or twice a week is sufficient for most older adults, with additional spot cleaning methods used in between as needed. By shifting the focus from frequency to quality, seniors can maintain excellent personal hygiene while protecting their skin, energy levels, and overall well-being. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to conform to outdated hygiene myths, but rather, to adopt a routine that truly supports comfort, health, and safety in the aging process. Finding the right balance, rethinking hygiene for seniors. For many older adults, the question of how often to shower is not just about personal preference. It's about striking a delicate balance between cleanliness, comfort, and overall well-being. Maintaining proper hygiene is important at any age, but for seniors, showering too often or too little can lead to unexpected health complications. While personal care has long been associated with daily bathing rituals, modern research suggests that older adults may actually benefit from showering less frequently than conventional wisdom would suggest. The reason: aging bodies have different needs, and what was once beneficial in youth may no longer be the best approach. Seniors who remain physically active, engaging in exercise, outdoor activities, or frequent social interactions, may find that showering more often helps them feel refreshed and comfortable. Sweat, dirt, and increased movement can make more frequent cleansing necessary. However, for those who lead a less active lifestyle, showering every other day, twice a week, or even less frequently may be more than enough to maintain hygiene without stripping the skin of essential oils or exposing themselves to unnecessary risks. This revelation may feel counterintuitive, especially in a society that highly values cleanliness and personal grooming. The belief that daily showers are a non-negotiable standard of hygiene has been reinforced for generations, so much so that many people feel uneasy or even ashamed at the thought of showering less frequently. However, science tells a different story, one that urges us to reconsider the true relationship between hygiene, aging, and overall health. The individual approach to senior hygiene. So, is there a universal rule for how often seniors should bathe? The short answer: no. There is no one-size-fits-all recommendation because every person's skin type, mobility, health conditions, and daily activities differ. What works for one individual may not be suitable for another. This is why personalized hygiene routines are crucial for older adults. For highly active seniors who exercise, sweat frequently, or spend time outdoors, showering every day or every other day may be the best approach. A more active lifestyle increases the need for regular washing to remove bacteria, sweat, and dirt from the skin. For those who are less mobile, such as seniors with arthritis, muscle weakness, or chronic illnesses, showering once or twice a week may be the ideal solution. In between, simple hygiene practices like sponge baths, cleansing wipes, and fresh clothing changes can help maintain a clean and fresh feeling without the risks of excessive bathing. For bedbound individuals or those in assisted living care, caregivers may need to adjust bathing routines based on skin health, comfort, and personal needs. Full body baths may not be necessary as often as previously thought, and alternative cleansing methods may be more practical. This flexible approach to hygiene recognizes the unique needs of aging bodies rather than enforcing outdated social norms that no longer serve seniors' best interests. Why society's hygiene standards may not always align with what's best. One of the most unexpected truths about personal hygiene is that our ingrained habits and societal expectations do not always align with what is actually best for our health. For decades, advertising campaigns, beauty standards, and even cultural norms have pushed the idea that daily showers are necessary to maintain cleanliness, attractiveness, and social acceptance. But this belief was shaped by modern marketing rather than scientific necessity. In reality, our skin has natural self-cleaning mechanisms that help maintain balance without requiring constant washing. Bathing too frequently can disrupt these natural defenses, leaving the skin vulnerable to dryness, irritation, and even infections. Additionally, the idea of personal cleanliness has evolved over time. In past centuries, many cultures practiced less frequent bathing due to limited access to water, yet people managed to stay healthy using alternative hygiene methods. It was not until the rise of modern plumbing and commercial soap industries that daily showering became the norm. Now, as we continue to learn more about the unique challenges of aging skin and mobility concerns, experts are urging seniors to reconsider how often they truly need to bathe. The emotional side of changing hygiene habits. For many seniors, adjusting to a less frequent bathing routine can feel uncomfortable at first, both physically and emotionally. The habits we build over a lifetime are hard to break, and for those who have spent decades showering daily, the idea of changing that routine can be unsettling. Some older adults may worry about body odor or feeling unclean, while others may fear that family members or caregivers will judge them for showering less often. There may also be a psychological connection between bathing and self-worth, making it difficult to accept that less frequent showers can still mean good hygiene. However, self-care is about doing what is best for the body, not following outdated routines out of habit or social pressure. By making small adjustments, such as washing key areas daily, using moisturizers, and wearing fresh clothing, seniors can maintain cleanliness without exposing themselves to the risks of excessive bathing. So, what's the final verdict? There is no single answer to how often a senior should shower. Instead, the key is finding a balance between hygiene and respecting the body's natural processes while considering each person's health, mobility, and lifestyle. Some seniors may benefit from daily or every other day showers, while others may find that once or twice a week is more than enough. The decision should be based on comfort, safety, and skin health, not just social expectations. By shifting the focus from frequency to quality, seniors can embrace a hygiene routine that prioritizes well-being over outdated norms. Ultimately, what matters most is that older adults feel comfortable, clean, and confident, without unnecessary discomfort or risk. Practical hygiene tips for seniors. Staying fresh without daily showers. Keeping clean doesn't necessarily mean showering every day, a concept that may seem surprising to those who have spent a lifetime following daily bathing routines. However, true cleanliness goes beyond just washing the skin. It involves maintaining overall hygiene through thoughtful and effective habits. For seniors, daily bathing can be more challenging than it appears. Mobility limitations, sensitive skin, and increased fall risks make frequent showers less practical and, in some cases, even harmful. That's why adopting alternative hygiene strategies can be an excellent way for older adults to stay fresh, comfortable, and healthy without the risks associated with excessive bathing. Below are some simple yet effective hygiene practices that help seniors maintain personal cleanliness and well-being without requiring daily showers. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 1. Use adult wipes for quick refreshing. Wet wipes aren't just for babies. They are an excellent alternative to full body showers for seniors. Unscented, hypoallergenic wipes can provide a gentle yet effective way to freshen up throughout the day. White heavy check mark why they work. Quick and easy to use. Gentle on sensitive, aging skin. Provide an immediate feeling of cleanliness. Help remove sweat, dirt, and odor from key areas like the underarms, groin, and feet. Light bulb pro tip. Look for wipes labeled alcohol-free to prevent drying out the skin. Keep a pack near the bed, in the bathroom, or in a bag for on-the-go freshness. 2. Prioritize hand hygiene to prevent illness. One of the most overlooked yet most important aspects of hygiene is keeping hands clean. For seniors, who may have a weakened immune system, hand hygiene is essential for preventing infections, colds, and flu. White heavy checkmark best practices for clean hands. Wash hands with warm water and soap for at least 20 seconds. Clean under fingernails, between fingers and wrists. Always wash hands before eating and after using the restroom. Use hand sanitizer, with at least 60% alcohol, when soap and water aren't available. Light bulb pro tip. Keep a small bottle of hand sanitizer nearby, in a pocket, purse, or next to the bed, for quick access when needed. 3. Maintain oral hygiene for a fresh and healthy smile. Oral health is a crucial part of personal hygiene, and often, it's one of the most neglected areas. Poor dental hygiene doesn't just lead to bad breath, it can also increase the risk of gum disease, tooth loss, and infections that affect overall health. White heavy checkmark simple steps for better oral hygiene. Brush teeth twice a day with fluoride toothpaste. Floss daily to remove food particles and plaque buildup. Use mouthwash to kill bacteria and keep breath fresh. Stay hydrated to prevent dry mouth, which can contribute to bad breath and tooth decay. Light bulb pro tip. Seniors with arthritis or limited hand mobility can switch to an electric toothbrush for an easier and more thorough clean. 4. Keep clothes and bedding fresh. A shower isn't the only way to maintain a sense of cleanliness. Regularly changing clothes, undergarments, and bed linens can make a huge difference in how fresh and comfortable a person feels. White heavy checkmark key habits for clothing and bedding hygiene. Change underwear and socks daily. Wear fresh, clean clothing even on non-shower days. Wash pajamas and bed linens at least once a week. Air out blankets and pillows to reduce odor and bacteria buildup. Light bulb pro tip. Wearing loose, breathable fabrics like cotton can help reduce sweating and irritation, keeping skin fresher longer. 5. Regular grooming for a well-maintained look. Personal grooming isn't just about appearance, it's a vital part of hygiene. Keeping hair, nails, and facial hair clean and trimmed can boost self-confidence and prevent infections. White heavy checkmark essential grooming habits. Trim nails regularly to prevent dirt buildup and bacterial infections. Brush or comb hair daily to keep it neat and free of tangles. For those with facial hair, shaving or trimming a beard/mustache helps maintain a clean look. Apply moisturizer to prevent dry, flaky skin. Use deodorant to stay fresh between showers. Light bulb pro tip. If washing hair in the shower is difficult, try dry shampoo or use a damp washcloth to gently cleanse the scalp. 6. Use no-rinse cleansers for a hassle-free clean. For seniors who struggle with frequent showers, no-rinse body washes and shampoos provide an easy way to stay clean without needing running water. White heavy check mark. Why no-rinse cleansers are great for seniors. They require no water and can be wiped off with a towel. Help remove dirt, sweat, and odor without drying out the skin. Provide a quick solution for those with mobility challenges. Light bulb pro tip. Keep a bottle of no-rinse cleanser near the bed or chair for easy use on days when showering isn't practical. 7. Moisturize to prevent dry and cracked skin. Since aging skin loses its natural moisture more easily, regularly applying a good moisturizer can prevent dryness, itching, and painful skin cracks. White heavy check mark. Best practices for hydrated skin. Use fragrance-free, hypoallergenic lotion to avoid irritation. Apply moisturizer right after washing hands or using wipes. Focus on areas prone to dryness: hands, feet, elbows, and knees. Light bulb pro tip. Coconut oil or shea butter can be excellent natural alternatives for keeping skin hydrated. Final thoughts. A new perspective on cleanliness. Hygiene does not have to mean daily showers. By following these practical, low-effort hygiene strategies, seniors can stay fresh, healthy, and confident without unnecessary strain or risk. Instead of focusing on showering as the only marker of cleanliness, it's important to think of hygiene as a combination of good habits that keep the body comfortable, healthy, and well-groomed. White heavy check mark. Key takeaways. Showering less frequently is okay. Focus on keeping fresh in other ways. Hand hygiene, oral care, and clean clothes matter just as much as bathing. Grooming and moisturizing help maintain a sense of freshness and comfort. Use wipes, no-rinse cleansers, and dry shampoos for convenience. Find a routine that works best for your body and lifestyle. By adopting these alternative hygiene practices, seniors can maintain excellent hygiene while protecting their skin, energy, and safety. After all, staying fresh isn't about how often you shower. It's about smart, effective hygiene habits that work for your unique needs. The final takeaway: rethinking hygiene for seniors. For many of us, daily showers have long been considered a non-negotiable part of personal hygiene. It's a routine that we rarely question, a habit so ingrained in our culture that skipping a day can feel unnatural. But as we've explored, the idea that everyone must shower daily, regardless of age, is a myth, especially when it comes to seniors. Instead of focusing on showering as the ultimate marker of cleanliness, the key is to create a hygiene routine that aligns with individual needs, respects the body's natural processes, and prioritizes overall health and comfort. After all, cleanliness is deeply personal. There is no universal rule that applies to everyone, and for seniors, less frequent bathing may actually be the better choice. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Breaking the myth: daily showers aren't always necessary. Today, we challenge the widely accepted belief that daily showers are essential for good hygiene. Research and expert recommendations tell a different story, one that emphasizes skin health, safety, and practicality over societal expectations. What did we learn? Older adults don't need to shower every day to stay clean and fresh. Daily showers can do more harm than good by stripping away essential oils, leaving the skin dry, itchy, and prone to irritation or infection. Showering every other day or just a few times a week can be more than sufficient, as long as seniors maintain good hygiene habits in other ways. Alternative cleansing methods, such as using wipes, no-rinse cleansers, and focusing on key areas like the hands, underarms, and groin, can help seniors feel clean and refreshed without the risks associated with excessive bathing. These insights may seem surprising, but they offer a more practical, healthier approach to personal hygiene for seniors. A smarter approach to hygiene. Rather than adhering to outdated routines, seniors should focus on adapting their hygiene habits to suit their bodies as they age. This means white heavy checkmark: using gentle soaps and lukewarm water instead of harsh products that dry out the skin. White heavy checkmark: applying moisturizer after bathing to lock in hydration and prevent irritation. White heavy checkmark maintaining oral hygiene, hand washing, and fresh clothing changes as key components of cleanliness. White heavy checkmark using alternative cleansing methods like sponge baths, wipes, and dry shampoo for convenience on non-shower days. White heavy checkmark prioritizing safety in the bathroom to prevent falls and injuries. By making thoughtful adjustments, seniors can maintain excellent hygiene, protect their skin, and reduce unnecessary risks, all without feeling pressured to shower every single day. What truly matters? At the end of the day, staying clean and healthy isn't about rigid rules or societal expectations. It's about finding what works best for your body, your comfort, and your well-being. For seniors, that means understanding that good hygiene isn't about frequency, it's about quality. By bathing in moderation, using alternative cleansing methods, and maintaining daily hygiene habits, older adults can stay fresh, confident, and healthy, without unnecessary stress or discomfort. So, if you've ever felt guilty about skipping a shower, remember this: your hygiene routine should serve you, not the other way around. What truly matters is staying clean in a way that supports your health, energy, and happiness. And if that means showering less frequently than you once did, that's perfectly okay. We've covered a lot of eye-opening information today, so now, it's your turn. What surprised you the most? Have your views on daily showering changed? Think about one key takeaway from this video. Was it the way frequent showers strip your skin of essential oils? The hidden link between daily bathing and fall risks? Or maybe the simple hygiene alternatives that can help you stay fresh without overwashing? Whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below and let us know one thing you've learned and how you plan to apply it in your daily life. If this video gave you valuable insights, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content on senior health and well-being. Your support helps us create more videos that empower and educate. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Smiling face with smiling eyes, waving hand.